Hello Aquarius, I'm hoping you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and do your reading for March 2022 for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising. I'll be using the zodiac spread or the horoscope spread covering the first house through the 12th. So we're going to look at the first house matters through the 12th and see what does the universe wants you to know for March for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising. One more, please. The Ace of Swords, the Temperance, the Five of Swords, your card, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands. A lot of fives for you guys. The Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune in the 10th house is beautiful. The Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, overall the Two of Cups. Of course, you get a lot about always soulmate connection, Aquarius, believe it or not. Always it is two people that want to be together. That's your overall theme for March. Two people here that are looking at each other, wanting to be together. It's all about this connection. Now, you're coming here forward as wanting to be very truthful. If you feel like the best situation here is to open up. Let's see if I can move the cards a little bit so you can see them. Apologize. Okay, I hope you can see them, guys. Okay. With the Ace of Swords in your first house, the way you are going to portray yourself, how you're going to act, how you're going to filter everything is clarity, truth. I need to say something. You might be actually more, you might say I'm always truthful, but with the Ace of Swords, you're going to be like, I don't want to give mixed messages. I just want to open up. I have a clear idea now what I need to do. It's just the beginning of something for you that you feel like you're ready to open up. And also the way you are going to handle things, even when it comes to I have to look at it a little bit here this way, because the earth houses, the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th all have major arcanas. So this is also very important month for you when it comes to your own money, to your own wealth, when it comes here to your vocation, when it comes here to your services given. Look at this. Here you are with the Temperance, healing, balancing, knowing how to integrate. You're not going to go overboard in how you spend money. You're not going to go overboard here or feeling, you know, that you're lacking something in your own personal assets. The Temperance always knows how to balance things. You're going to balance here very well your checkbook, your desires, your wants. It's just this nice balance when it comes to your passion side, when it comes to your emotional side. This is also because you are trying to be very courageous here. To me, for some of you, I will say, like, are you going on a diet? Some of you looking at the nutrition. That's very specific. Only for a few of you, I'm going to look also at the collective. Because to me, the Strength card is someone that feels like I have to be brave. I have to conquer here my weakness, or even when it comes to certain things of vulnerability. In the 6th house, we always deal with the body, nutrition, how we take care of ourselves, our habits, our addictions in that case. And the Strength card is coming as very strong and brave and courageous. And then you have here the Temperance, which is trying to balance this, you know, situation. Again, that's very specific. For some of you, it's like when it comes to how much, you know, what means money to you, what means security to you, what means stability, and how can you balance that without losing as well here your spirit, your soul, your desire, your true desires. Because there's a big change here when it comes to your status, when it comes here to your career, when it comes to your vocation, when it comes to your ambitious side. The Wheel of Fortune feels like it's unexpected. I'm going to go with the flow. I feel like it's this faded energy that is coming, and I need to be strong. Am I well balanced to go after this big change that is coming towards me? So again, these 3 major arcanas in those areas of your life career, status, vocation. And when it comes to your personal assets and your money, is going to be actually all about luck, opportunities, but also strength and courage. Because I do see the Wheel of Fortune as opportunity, as a fortune that is coming in here. And you knowing is like certain fortunes can come to us, but do we know how to handle it? How we are going to? It's like winning the lottery, and some people don't know how to, to handle that situation. Well, you do, because you have that temperance there. You know exactly what to balance, and you have the strength card that knows here when it comes to what do I need to go bravely, but also here tame those wild instinct here. Now, when it comes to your environment and your home, there is conflict here, guys. At home, you might be feeling something lacking in your emotions, the people that you feeling you live with. It may be because you feel like this change when it comes to your career is affecting also your home situation. The Five of Swords, to me, though there's two swords, in the way you are going to see things, as I mentioned, truthful and opening up. This is also that, or there's jealousy here in your environment and you have to watch your back, or you feel like, what do I need to do here? Can I be brutal about it? It's something about defeat and conflict. How is this going to influence my home, my situation at home? The feeling left out is like, or it maybe does not have to be with you. It may be someone that you're dealing with as you're changing and going forward. Someone feels like, are you going to leave me out in the cold? Are you going to leave me alone? There's a lacking person here that you're connecting, or you, when it comes to your emotional state, when it comes to your home. When it comes to love or romance or fun, there is a brand new beginning here with that Ace of Wands. It's just, I feel like it's completely different. It's like someone feels like, I want this at home, this situation, this emotional bond, whoever you're living with, but it's something else is calling me here forward. It's like there is a spark, there is a passion, there is a beautiful connection. Now, the fifth house trines here. Your when I say trines, it's just working these two aces, especially, is beautiful because it's fire and air fueling each other. Here, as I mentioned, ready to open up when it comes to your love life, your interests here, even hobbies. Is just, oh my God, I have this potential here that can grow into something more passionately. So again, two potential, two aces there when it comes to you and when it comes to your romantic situation. So be aware that something beautiful is starting there. Also be aware what it is here that is lacking at home in your emotions, and why in your environment feels like, is there going to be defeat? Do I have to overcome this defeat, and how do I come? It's your mind, it's your environment. Now we do, as I mentioned, your work situation, your occupation, your habits is all about showing willpower, showing bravery, and knowing that what do I need here? Self-control in certain situations. What is happening in your marriage, in your one-on-one connection, your ideal lover? We have the Queen of Cups. Your ideal lover here is someone that is very much all about love, all about opening up. This Queen of Cups may be coming towards you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It does not have to be, or this might be you. Now, it's interesting because the Queen of Cups is looking away from that Ace of Swords. I have this to offer you, my heart and my feelings. It's beautiful, again, in the 7th house, because this is the house of marriage. So be aware that we have someone very, very loving here, energy. But as I mentioned, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, when it comes to your home situation, someone is feeling left out of those emotions. There is some type of another five, by the way, so interesting. When it comes to intimate matters, shared resources, it's just there's conflict, there's struggle, there's restriction. When it comes to even passion here, it's like I have love, there's this new spark, but it's just someone here feels like, what am I fighting with? What am I fighting with? What do I need to share that I'm struggling with? What do I need to open up when it comes to this intimate? Some of you may be fighting here regarding assets that you share with someone else. So be aware of that, because as I mentioned, in your mind, in your environment, you have like, what do I need to do here? It's like, this is the mind that is preparing for anything. It's strategic. It is like, I don't care what I need to do, but I cannot be the one to get defeated. So there is some type of conflict of interest here with assets, or when it comes to intimate matters in this situation. If you're dealing with people long distance from you, they're waiting. They still have not given up. You might feel like you want to invest in some type of higher education courses, or if you are planning on traveling, they're still waiting here. It's not that it's not going to happen, it's just the waiting. What do I need to do here? What do I need to invest? That is going to be very important. As I mentioned, luck and fortune here and change when it comes to career status. Something feels divinely here when it comes also to your career. Now, the 11th house, guys, this is my favorite house, believe it or not. I love the 11th house. Deals with friends, with, hopes, dreams, gains and earnings through other people. And we have the Three of Swords. This may be you separating from certain friends. You might feel here when it comes to gains and earnings through other people, again, there's a restriction. There may be through social media that there's some interferences here, so be aware of that as well. With the Three of Swords, it may be a friend that feels heartbroken as well when it comes to that area of your life. This is interesting, right? I'm going to look here a little bit at these two houses because these are both air houses, Aquarius and Gemini, or third and the 11th house. And both of these are very conflicted. It's like here the Five of Swords is looking at what he or she needed to do here to win, what kind of how someone used their information. It's just, to me, it feels like, look at the swords that he's holding. I took everybody's sword here, like nobody's really happy. And then the Three of Swords, there's those three swords that are piercing that heart. Three different energies here. A lot of conflict when it comes to communication, when it comes to thoughts, when it comes to environment and people that you have to deal with. A lot of conflict there. Because as I mentioned, with that Ace of Swords, to me, you want peace. Yeah, you want the truth. Yeah, you want clarity, but you want peace as well. It's like you feel like the truth here will set everybody free, and there's not going to be interferences. There's not going to be conflict. I know that once I said the truth, that this is the truth. But how the truth is being, heard, or who, how it's being taken, it's coming with some type of heartbreak and defeat in that situation. And remember, it is all about this Two of Cups, two people understanding each other's soul, looking at each other and feeling like, what I feel, what, I want to offer here. That this is an opportunity for us to be together, that the spark is there, the passion is there. So be aware of that. Now, behind the scenes, you might look at the truth, but behind the scenes, the Two of Pentacles is saying, I cannot make a choice. This may be the person here with the Two of Cups that, hey, we have to deal with other things. I know that we have to be together, but what do we have to handle? This is behind the scenes, guys. What's hidden in the subconscious. Even sometimes what we have to deal when it comes to our own personal situation is like, I cannot open up. People cannot see me go through this situation. The Two of Pentacles is trying to maintain a balance so a storm does not happen. And it's between you and this person. Why? Because again, you have to deal with the Three of Swords. You know that there's a big change that has to happen career-wise, but at home, someone here that you're dealing with feels left out in the cold. Your heart feels the passion here towards the person, and you want to go towards this person. The Queen of Cups is ready to open up, but how can I handle this? How can I balance? Yes, the truth will set free, but what if, as I mentioned here, what if it hurts someone else? How can I be delicate, gentle about it? How can we go forward? It's hidden, guys. Again, it's the hidden desire. This may be the person that you're dealing with, that they're trying right now just to stay and keep the peace or the balance between you and them, as there's other interferences that are happening here. I really hope this resonates with you guys. As usual, in the extended, we will see what's going on with further here by clarifying from the first house through the 12th. Now, I'm going to go individually here from Aries to Pisces and give you a message. If you're dealing with Aries, there is going to be some type of clarification, communication, some type of news, and you're beginning regarding thoughts as well when it comes to both of you. If you're dealing with Taurus, Temperance is my twin flame connection. It is my card of it's worth it. In the end, we're going to be together. There's oppositions here with the Temperance. There's healing. But in the end, we have the integrations of two souls. If you are dealing with Gemini, there's a lot of bad blood, a lot of conflict, a lot of hurt and resentment, as well as it can be, some type of guilt. If you're dealing with Cancer, they feel left out. They feel abandoned, or there's here, like, I'm casted outside, financially poor. If you're dealing with your opposite sign, Leo, the fire is there. the beginning of something, the passion, the chemistry. If you're dealing with Virgo, they are trying to contain themselves towards you. They have passion, but they're trying to hold back and trying not to show vulnerability. If you're dealing with Libra, there's love, ready to offer love, ready to open up. If you're dealing with Scorpio, there is a lot of restriction. The passion is there. There may be arguments, fighting, or trying to restrict the passions that they have for you. If you are dealing with Sagittarius, it's a waiting game. It's going to be worth it. Choosing wisely how much longer. If you're dealing with Capricorn, there is a faded connection. There is change that is coming in that is meant for both of you, unexpected change. If you're dealing with another Aquarius, there's heartbreak and hurt. And if you're dealing with Pisces, it's just this balance, keeping now the options open, not deciding. Thank you so much, guys. I really hope this resonates with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.